what I was saying about the banking is about you need to have to consult more about the types of accounts you're gonna open for the business, because you may end up going to open for a savings account while you don't have a current account. A current account will enable you to that you can deposit amount anytime you want, and you can withdraw your amount anytime you want. That is good for the business. But for future use, it requires you open a fixed deposit account or a savings account, whereby that account, it means it will be limited for the amount to the withdrawals time. It will be limited for that, but you can deposit anytime you want, but with the times for withdrawal are both limited. It means you can have 3 months to withdraw your amount, but for deposit you can be doing daily or a weekly or a monthly. It means that the difference between the fixed deposit account and the current account. A current account, I have said earlier, that you can open is good for the business, because you can withdraw the amount anytime and you can deposit anytime. But for a fixed deposit account, I have said that what you need to do is to withdraw anytime, but for deposit anytime. For the withdrawals are a bit limited for that. So it have more interest. Once we come to the savings or the fixed deposit account, it contains more interest for bank, while compared to the savings or the current, as you compare to the current account. Something else is about, in case you want a loan for the business, that is why you need bank, so that they can look your transactions per month for maybe a duration of 6 months or 1 year. Then see that they can give you, or they can lend you a loan for this amount, so that you can input in your business, in case maybe you want to stock for more, and maybe you don't have enough cash for that. That is what I'm saying, that is where the bank can involve for that. Also, in case you want to do huge transactions, especially on payments for suppliers and employees, maybe you have a very huge number of employees. You don't require to be coming like date 5. That is maybe the date that you do pay your employees, and you come with maybe 1 million together in your pocket, so that you can pay all your employees. So it requires, for example, Safaricom, whereby they have more than 5,000 employees. It means they don't expect that to have Michael Joseph to come or with that huge cash, so that they can pay for all the employees. It means you can pay them through the bank accounts together, and deposit to their various accounts, various employee accounts. That's where the bank involved in the business. Something else is about the employee now. Employee is very crucial for the business. But before employee, we can talk about the location of the business. The location of the business is very crucial, because that involves the location and you have to look whether your business is strategically located. Maybe where there is enough security, access of the road, and maybe the people who pass there, maybe there are a huge number of people who pass there, depending on the business that you want to put. So it means location is very crucial, from security wise together. It requires to be strategically located, access of the road from the main road. That one is very crucial, because you cannot expect that maybe people they are just passing maybe a certain river, so they can come to attend for institution where maybe sometimes there is an overflow of the river together. Some places are very insecure, whereby people they can be snatched phones, among other things. So it means security wise, it requires peer. It is one of the things that you need to consider for that. That is about the location of the business, and the access of the road is still very crucial for the business. Some places it requires enough parking, because maybe your client have vehicles or motorcycles. They require to have enough parking, whereby they can come and do what? They do park their vehicles or their motorcycles. About the employees now is about as another point, because you have tackled about the location and the location of the business, whereby you have said the main things is about strategic and being secure enough. Then about the employees is about the main characters for an employee. An employee, for an employee, what you need to do, what to think is about the employee, you should think of what? You should think of, for an employee, you should think of what? His or her own character traits. Those are very crucial. Somebody who is punctual is one of the characteristics. Somebody who is sincere, somebody who has passion of what he is doing, somebody who is ready to learn. About the experience is very crucial. And somebody who can cooperate, because where we have more than one employee, people they have to cooperate together. Yeah, not every time they are just not in a position to listen to each other. They need to be listening to each other. They need to cooperate. They must be sincere, trustworthy together, punctual together. Yeah, towards the business. Those are some of the things you need to look for, and somebody who is experienced enough, because experience here is the most key in these ones together. It means because whereby you can end up see that maybe the person have a passion, but maybe doesn't have enough experience altogether. Somebody can have enough experience and passion, but the person is not dedicated to the job altogether. Yes, somebody is maybe arrogant to the client or the employees. Those are some of the things that those are the things that you need to consider when you come to the what? When you come to thinking of the factors to consider in the business. So I think those ones are well elaborated and be important now to understand. I can just repeat them in a very brief way for those factors to consider when you're starting a new business. First, we said what? The name of the business and its descriptions. 2, items and services being marketed. 3, customers. 4, suppliers. The 5th, banking. The location of the business. And the what? And the employees. Those are the main factors to consider when you are starting a new business. All together. And we have said that about another thing is about the QuickBooks you need to think of is about the managing of what? The cash flow and the expense. So that you can aim a profitable margin to be higher anytime. If not profitable, then it means you expect a loss. And a loss in the business, it means it's not a good learning business together if it end up to be at a loss. Any question? Any question? Emma, any question? No question. So you are through with the first section of the what? Of the QuickBooks. Yeah?